Hello, and welcome to the 10 team call tonight. We're excited to have you join us tonight. Please state from where you're from, please.
10, proprietary.
Oh, you're going to start Okay.
All callers are muted.
Thank you. All right. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and get this call started tonight. Thank you all for joining us. We are represented across this beautiful nation of ours, all the way from California to Florida, Michigan, North Carolina, Virginia, and oh my goodness, I could just go on and on. Mississippi, and hopefully Hawaii is in the house. We spoke to a couple of lovely people out there today. We hope they've been able to join us on this great call. Well, welcome once again. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to introduce a lady that's going to do our products for you. Let us tell a little bit about the products, and then we'll go into some testimonials. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce this lady. She is our leader with the 10 group, the Team Diamond group. Cheryl Church, all the way from Halifax, Virginia. Cheryl has been a top networker in this industry for many years and six-figure income earner. She has taken products into Singapore, the Philippines, and many more countries around the world. Cheryl, if you're out there, please step up to the plate and tell us what we've got in our hands with these 10 spray products.
Okay, thanks, Pat. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, dear, loud and clear.
Okay. All right, what I want to do is share what we have here tonight, and the first thing that I want to talk about is why sprays, because we all know that we have the spray nutrition here in our hands. So therefore, you can imagine a handful of pills, and it's hard to swallow. Not anymore. All you've got to do is pick it up and spray up under your tongue. So we want to talk about the absorption rate of that. Okay, with a pill, you know that you only get about 25% of your pill absorption. With a gel capsule, you're looking at about 45% of your absorption. With a transdermal patch, you're looking at about 50% of absorption. With sublingual liquid, you're looking at about 75%. And with the oral injection, you're looking at about 78%. And then you've got your oil spray, which is what we have. You're looking at about 98% absorption. So that just shows you the power of an absorption of a spray. So the first one I'm going to start off with is our D power. Often called the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D, is actually not a vitamin at all. Rather, it's a hormone product by the body when stimulated by sunlight. For various reasons, most people are no longer able to produce the necessary amount of this vitamin. These reasons include living in a geographical area in which there is often little sunlight available. Of course, we all know that we use the SPF products to protect our skin, the negative effects of too much sunlight, the current state of production, shipping and storage of the fresh foods that would naturally provide vitamin D3, certain medical conditions that the synthesis of vitamins, along many other factors. A few years ago, vitamin D was thought to do nothing more than allow calcium to be absorbed through your bone health. Now, researchers suggest that vitamin D may be one of the best vitamins of all for the body, as scientists have uncovered up to 2,000 different genes, roughly 1/6 of a human, that are regulated by the nutrition. That means almost everything in your body relies on it. The problem is that most of us are not spending enough time in the sun for our bodies to produce vitamin D. Up to 77% of Americans are vitamin D deficiency. Low vitamin D levels will result in your body working far below its potential. Vitamin D has been shown in recent studies to help promote the immune system. So you've got help muscle bone health, and skin health. So just to give a few of some of the things that vitamin D is really good for is acne, Alzheimer's disease, depression, diabetes type 1, diabetes type 2, fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, which we know so much about, breast cancer, leukemia, lung cancer. That's just a few of the many. Our second product is B Boost. B Boost with vitamin B6 and 12. Vitamin B12 is a water-soluble vitamin. Its role in the operation of our bodies is diverse, from maintaining the nervous system, red blood cells, and energy metabolism to the proper function of our brains, heart, liver, and kidneys. It is, in fact, essential for optimum health, performance, and well-being. Vitamin B12 occurs naturally in meat and other sources of animal proteins. It is not found in plants, and serious deficiency are rare in healthy individuals who consume a balanced diet. However, vegetarians, the elder of those who have had any kind of gastric surgery, may suffer low than healthy levels of vitamin B12. Again, some of the things that vitamin D does help is numbness, tingling in the hands and feet, memory loss, weakness, and fatigue. So that is our vitamin D. Then the next product is a wonderful product, Slim by 10. This is with a 5 breakthrough weight management ingredients. Slim by 10 spray is a revolutionary new way to help curb your appetite and support a healthy metabolism. The ingredients is your green coffee extract, African mango, Garcinia Cambodia, your green tea extract. And as we all know that Dr. Oz has done shows on each one of these ingredients showing the benefits of weight loss. Also, it has minerals and a synthetic formula, a powerful blend in a convenient way of a spray. So just think about spraying in your mouth to be slim. So our next product is called Super 10. This is a powerful blend of 10 superfruits, antioxidant, minerals, and nutrition for optimal health. A perfect formula of some of the world's most beneficial health and wellness ingredients to help enhance and mental clarity, to help you feel like a perfect 10. Some of the ingredients is your aloe vera, the maki berry, the goji berry, the acai berry, and your minerals. So these are some of the things that, actually the product has in it. And then last, we have an exciting product coming that is called Cell Energy, which is the ingredients which we're hoping that will be out any day now. It has a ingredient in it that's called glutathione. These people with chronic fatigue syndromes, heart disease, cancer, chronic infections, Parkinson's disease, arthritis, kidney problem, liver disease, and more will get results from that product. It also has resveratrol, which is anti-aging. You can't stop the clock, but you can with resveratrol. And then we also, and it has natural coffee beans in it. So it's going to blow your mind, the benefits of these combined ingredients. So everybody wants to be a part of the 5th generation of nutrition, which is this phrase. And so now, Pat, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Great overview on our products. Thank you for sharing that with us. I tell you what, we have the products of all products. I'm telling you, the testimonials are coming in daily, and what I love about it is we're getting such short time frames on these testimonials. People are starting on the product. They're seeing results very quickly. Why is that? It's because of this delivery system of the intraoral sprays, and it goes right into the bloodstream, into the cells, and starts working its magic. So we are so excited. Next up, Melissa G. Honeybee, as she is known on Facebook. You guys need to connect with her on Melissa G. Honeybee, and she's got it all already put up another Facebook site so you can learn more about the product. I'll let Melissa share that with you as well. But it's my pleasure to introduce Melissa. She is a PA. She is she's one of our 10 distributors. She is brilliant on the products and does a lot of research and puts out a lot of information for us. So no grass grows under this lady's feet, I can tell you that. Melissa, if you're out there, please step up and tell us what you would like to share tonight about the 10 products.
Hey, good evening, Pat. It's such a great evening. Love hearing Michelle Church with the products. Awesome job. I wanted to come on tonight instead of presenting products. I wanted to tell how amazing the products are with the testimonies that are poured in from my clients. I had this amazing client. Her name is Felicia Barron, and she's a widow. And since her husband passed away, it's been about 6 years now, she has not slept at all overnight. She's had sleep studies. She's been on medication. She's pretty much given up on sleeping overnight. I threw a contest on Facebook. Easy little thing. She was my winner. She came up with the right number. Sent her Super 10, and she sent me a message about 10 days in, and she goes, amazing. She goes, I've had sleep problems for years. I can't tell you that I've slept more than 1 hour per evening, and I didn't wake up. She wanted to let me know that she was so happy that she had no idea that Super 10 was going to help her with her sleeping pattern and issues. She said for the last 10 days that her sleeping has become a blessing. She forgot what it felt like, and she was so super excited that she ordered a 4-pack. So this was amazing to know that just one little contest that I did, someone that wasn't really interested in purchasing products, heard all my run-up that I've written about everything and decided, you know what, let me give it a try. She did it, loved it, wants more testimonies. But the really crazy thing is, in 10 days that she had been on my Super 10, she's also dropped 2 pant sizes.
Wow!
Super 10, I know. So not to mention, it does speed up your metabolism. It does have different ingredients in it, puts in the good stuff, extracts the bad stuff. It cleans out your digestive system. So maybe you might be a little backed up. Super 10 is going to clean you out, and that could be contributed to weight loss. So with our combination of all of our ingredients, everyone's going to see some type of weight loss, health improvement. So that's super exciting. I have a guy on the line. We've all heard from him before, and he's done testimonies about his wife that I'm going to bring Dan Gibb on, and he's going to tell us about what the products have done for him. If you're out there, Dan, go ahead and get on the line and tell us your testimony, and then you can pass it back to Pat.
Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, it's like I've talked about my wife and everything like that, and, I'm on all the sprays, and, I've been feeling pretty good, but it wasn't until last Sunday, I jumped on the scale, and, since my wife got sick, I put on about 65 pounds. And I did that within 4 months of her getting sick. And, I can't lose it. I think I was going up another pant size at the beginning of January because my pants were getting tight. Started the sprays January 17th, so it's been 2 months as of yesterday. And Sunday, I got on the scale, down 37 pounds.
Wow.
And I tried on a pair of my old pants, and I'm down 2 pant sizes.
Woohoo!
In 2 months. And I'm like, I was just like excited. I'm like, wow, this is benefiting me as well as her. It's like, well, so that's just kind of what I got going on right now. So back to you, Pat.
Wow, that is awesome, Dan. I'll tell you what, I got a little testimony of my own. I am hypothyroid, and, if you know anything about hypothyroidism, that's what Oprah has. And as you always saw, Oprah was way up. She was way down and had to be on every diet that was out there. But she doesn't have anything on me because I've been on one more than she has. But I've tried all the products, and pill form never worked for me. I, too, Dan, now am putting on jackets. It's like they're actually closing in the front again. And I'm putting on, I'm down a couple of sizes, and it's like I have a whole new wardrobe. Because, you know, us women have wardrobes 1, 2, and 3 with the different sizes. So I am so excited. I'm getting back into clothes that I couldn't wear for years. And it's just so exciting, and nothing else has ever worked for me. So thank you so much. I can identify with that as well. Next up is our guest speaker for the evening. It is my pleasure, my honor to introduce you this next speaker, all the way from Marietta, California, married to David Jackson, a mother of 4. She has 2 boys, 2 girls. She's quite the entrepreneur. Nikisha does training for us on a webinar every Thursday evening at 10:30 Eastern Time. That would be 7:30 Pacific. Nikisha, if you're out there, Nikisha Vaughn, please come aboard and tell us what you would like to share with us tonight and your 10 family.
Absolutely. Hi, Pat. It's Nikisha. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, we can hear you great, Nikisha. Go ahead, my great trainer.
Wonderful. And thank you guys so much for having me on the call. I love being a part of your group. It's like a family around here. And let me tell you something, Pat. You just have the biggest heart of anyone that I've ever met. And if anyone has even a moment to just spin and sit down and talk to you, and I love the way you share your heart, and you share your passion, and you share what God has put in your heart to do in this world. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today, too, is the why. You know, why are we all here? You know, I'll be honest with you, I came aboard because of the money. And so I was thinking about this, and I was trying to figure out, I was like, well, you know, that sounds kind of very superficial and very surface level. Why is the money? Why is that so important to me? So for those of you who don't know, me and my husband were entrepreneurs, and we had our own business for about 10 years. And it, too, was one of those businesses that was part of a paradigm shift. You know, we were everyone used regular grass, and they have done modifications in synthetic grass. Grass is a lot better, but it's totally different. So you spend a lot of time educating, like, you know, Cheryl has done and like Melissa has done. And, you know, after a while, the business is going really, really well, and, you know, I'm working and he's working and things are going good, and then the economy hit. And it wasn't anything that we could have anticipated because credit dried up, and we didn't realize that that's where most of our customer base were getting the money to buy grass, so jobs weren't coming in. And the interim, you know, business was down all around, and my job put us on part-time. And so all of a sudden, we were in a financial grift, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can identify with. And I realized that the reason that I joined this opportunity for the money is because for me, money is stability. Money means that I don't have to depend on anybody else to provide for me. We can just have our own money, and we can work at our own pace and earn as much or as little as we want to, and not have to be dependent on whether the economy is doing good or bad, whether the job is hiring or giving you full-time hours, whether jobs are coming in for your business or not. So that stability, that comfort, that's what all of this means to me. And I realized, you know, if you really start to look at it, when I started to do some research, there's a biological reason why this why question is so important to us. Because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And I'll give you an example of that. You know, if you think about it, there's 3 things about a business. There's the what. What do you do? And, you know, what do? We sell spray vitamins, and we give people the opportunity to change their life. And how do we do it? We do it by recommending these great products. I mean, you guys have heard the testimonies. If you get on this call, you can get on this call any day of the week, Tuesday or Thursday, and you will hear a phenomenal testimony. And so people are happy to share that with their family and friends. But why do we do it? You know, why? What is our purpose? What is our cause? What is our belief? Let me tell you something. If you ever get to go to an event, I hope you're out there on May 17th, because Mel shares his heart. And when you hear this CEO, this multimillionaire, you know, who's a six-figure earner, double times that, really say that the core reason why he started this business was to give people the opportunity to change their life. And not just well, maybe you could, or maybe these 3 or 4 or 5 people could, but no, but everybody gets an opportunity to change their life. And if you get chance to listen, I think Chris is going to do a little bit of opportunity presentation, so you guys are going to hear a little bit more about that. But the why. So if you look at the human brain, there's two parts of the brain. There's the neocortex, and that's the what. That's the what level. That's the rational, responsible. That's the language-driven level. For example, 2 + 2 = 4, right? There's no feeling about that. That's just math. That's just what it is. You know, hey, you try these spray vitamins and they're going to work for you because the higher absorption, like Cheryl was talking about. It makes sense to you, right? But then there's the limbic brain, and that's the one that has trust and loyalty and decision-making, but it doesn't have any language. So that's where you hear something and you're like, yes, that makes sense. Higher absorption in the spray, that makes sense. You know, I don't know if that feels right to me. And that's where we get that feeling. It doesn't feel right to me. But you know, when you're on these calls and you hear everybody talking about their passion and their love for this business, their love for the knowledge that they're gaining about their body and about these products, and how it can really get to the root cause of what's making people so sick right now. Anita Lewis, if you're on the call, I just saw your Facebook post about the children. I am aghast to look at some of those statistics about their children. And the more and more I learn about these sprays, the more my why becomes more important, because I don't want my kids to grow up and be overweight. I don't want them to grow up and have some of these diseases that a lot of very young children are suffering with. And so that's the why. And so what does that mean? What am I talking about? What does that mean? That means that when you're in this business, we're not talking so much about the what. The what is easy, right? It makes a lot of sense. Spray, vitamins. Really, to me, enough said, because I don't like swallowing pills. You know, you and I have Nikisha Bond swallowing more than 2 pills, and really, I'm a little hesitant to do the 2 pills. They get stuck in my throat. I don't know if it's, you know, just in my mind or whatever, but I don't like swallowing pills. So I have no problem if you want to put spray vitamin. You can put everything in a spray as far as I'm concerned. So that just makes sense. But the why. And when I get on these calls and I hear everybody's passion and love for what they do, that's the why that builds up inside, and that's what's making this momentum in this organization, in this 10 families, grow so rapidly, because everybody gets on here, and Pastor Mace tells me all of this all the time. Just share your heart. They get on here and they share their heart. You know, nobody on here is being paid to tell you this. No one on here is being paid to tell you their testimony. There's no actors on here. These are just people who are suffering, who now have this hope. You know, they have this light that's at the end of the tunnel. They have this goal that they're going to reach for their family, for their loved ones, that they're outreaching in their community. The things that God has put on people's hearts, they're now seeing a way that they're going to achieve that. That's the why. And let me give you another example. If you think about Dr. Martin Luther King, how do you get 250,000 people to show up and hear someone speak when there's no internet, there's, you know, barely any flyers, there's no website that you could go to, none of that? It's because when Dr. Martin Luther King spoke, he talked about what he dreamed. He talked about what he believed in, and that became other people's beliefs. And that's what's happening right now. You know, there's a lot of people out there who don't like swallowing pills. I believe that, and they want to get on board. There's a lot of people out there who are diabetic or having it, and we're not making any medical claims. I'm not going to make any medical claims here, because to me, the proof is in the pudding. When you have people who are coming up here who have their own measurable results, you don't need to make any medical claims. The testimonies are out there, and they're real, ladies and gentlemen. But people are hearing those, and they're picking up their cause, just like they did with Martin Luther King. And he didn't talk about I have a plan speech. You know, we're going to do a 4-point plan about this is how we're going to do this and integrate people. No, it was about I have a dream. I believe. And so when you're out there and you're sharing this opportunity, share your heart. Share what you believe in. Share what makes you get up in the morning and get passionate and excited about this business again, because that really is the magic stuff that is getting people into this business and that's driving that momentum up. So I know I don't have any time, but, you know, later on maybe we'll talk about the law of diffusion of innovation, which just means that what you are and who you are right now is an early adopter. Imagine yourself. You are the person who's standing in line for an iPhone before anybody knows what an iPhone is or what an iPhone does. That's you. You are an early adopter. You see the vision before people even know that there's a vision to see. And that makes your place in this organization, makes your place with this opportunity, makes your place a powerful one. Because now we're going to be opening up, we got approval to open up Mexico. We're going to be opening up the UK, and Miss Anita Poole, if you're out there, I know she is so excited. Don't even get her started. We're going to be opening up Japan. We're going to be opening up Australia. And you have positioned yourself to take advantage of that. So I encourage everybody today, really get in touch with your why. Even if you say, well, I did it for the money. Well, why is the money important? Well, why is that? And why is that? And you will get to the root cause of why it's so important to you. So I used to think that, you know, surface level, I did it for the money was, not something anybody could get behind, but the stability, going through financial difficulties, real financial difficulties with 4 kids and a husband and, not having enough money to do this and not having enough money to do that and not knowing, where you're going to live and what you're going to do. Having that money is that stability, that why drives me every single day to get on these calls and to get excited and to go out there and encourage folks and get people excited about this opportunity, because I know that I'm not the only person out there who got struck by the economy. I'm not the only person out there who is struggling to make ends meet. I know there's people on the line who might be guests who are saying, well, I don't have the money to join this opportunity. You know what? You might not have the money not to join this opportunity, because this could be the opportunity that changes your life. So I hope that encourages someone today. And Pat, go ahead and take it away. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Nikisha. Great job as always. Thank you, my friend. And we'll be joining you Thursday evening on your webinar. Next up is Christy Fair. It's my pleasure also always to introduce this great leader. Christy Fair is from Eden, North Carolina. Single mom with 2 lovely boys, quite the networker, and she has just introduced some remarkable people to this business, as have all of our team. Christy, will you give us an overview of the 10 company and tell us a little bit about the comp plan?
Hey, Pat, can you hear me okay?
We can hear you great, Christy, loud and clear. Go ahead, my friend.
Perfect. Thank you. And thank you guys for allowing me to come on the call tonight. It's my great honor. And Nikisha Baum crushed it as always. I absolutely love to hear her. And I have to share my why. It is my 2 sons, and it's also leaving an amazing legacy that helps millions of people, not just throughout the United States, but also the world. So, and that's exactly what we have here. We have the vehicle to do that, and I'm truly grateful to Mel and Amy Gill for being the servant-driven leaders that they are. They are servant-driven leaders. They have proven great success. And understand, we're walking into the foundation. 10 is actually the sister company of Team Network International, which is an 11-year-old debt-free company. And understand the one word I want you to pull from that, international, that Keisha already mentioned. We officially launched last month. However, we're already in Mexico, United Kingdom, Japan, Canada, Australia. Hello. You can never, ever walk into an opportunity with such grace and such a strong foundation as that. So please just understand the importance of we already have the most innovative product line. Pat is correct when she said, Cheryl, the 5th generation. We are that. We have a very successful founders of this company and a very successful and strong company that we're walking into. As partner this with the best compensation plan in the market. Hello. We have 10 ways to get paid, and how you qualify to get paid is simply get one on the right and get a person on the left, and you're qualified for all 10 ways to get paid. So truly, truly grateful for this opportunity. Mel and Amy Gill are definitely, your success is their success. We did, as Nikisha said, we were talking about when we launched in Las Vegas, it was just confirmation that their heart is exactly for our success. They are just, they're driven. Obviously, we're opening up 5 new countries. So, Pat, that's pretty much an overview of the company. I'm very excited about the opportunity that we have before us. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Christy. Great job, my friend, as always. And yeah, we are blessed with the blessed, that's for sure, because once I met, as you did, we all met Mel and Amy Gill. Oh, my goodness. You could just see everything oozing from their heart as to how they have the love for the distributors, because after all, they were distributors for 24 years in the industry, so they know what it's all about, and you can't get any better than that. Melissa, did you also want to share something with us as well? Go ahead and take it away.
Hey, Pat, thanks. Last night, briefly, I went with a couple of our Diamond team members, and we went to Eden to listen to Dr. Thompson. He's a chiropractor there with, I think it's Rockingham County Chiropractic. And he was showing slides on general health, and he covered 3 topics of diseases. And when I was sitting there watching him present his slides, I sat there and this picture came up and I was like, oh my gosh, he gets it. He really gets it. So sitting there and being in my profession for about 25 years in internal medicine, I just sat there and realized we live in a country that our guidelines are about what we can and can't do. We get a list of what procedures we can run, what tests we can run on a routine basis. You know, what's so crazy is that we don't do preventative care. We now pretty much take care of sick people. And when I was watching this slide, he hit the nail on the head. His presentation said medical insurance is not health insurance, it's sick insurance. And I'm going, this man is a brilliant, because we know, and the facts are out there, you can Google it, 97% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. If we don't educate ourselves, the numbers will continue to rise. We do have a product that is in our hands that has 98% absorption rate that goes into the bloodstream immediately. With our vitamin D, it could stop so many illnesses that's going on. Miss Nina Lewis posted this morning, 1 in every 3 children are overweight. 1 in every 6 has a learning disability. 1 in every 9 has asthma. 1 in every 10 is ADD. 1 in every 12 has a food allergy. 1 in every 20 has some type of a seizure. 1 in 54 males is autistic. 1 in 88 has autism. It's crazy because 50% of our children either have chronic illnesses or are overweight. And guess what? This is all a vitamin D3 issue. We have a tool that can change all this. We need to educate people. So if what everyone has talked about, our product, comp plan, you've got a tool in your hand that can change these statistics. So that's the reason I wanted to do a little bit different today. Instead of presenting product, I wanted to talk a little bit about the tool that we have in our hand that can change things. It's a marvelous product. I wish I would have thought about it. That I'm in this business to win it. You all are doing the same. So let's beat these diseases, and let's do it with 10. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks so much, Melissa. I tell you what, I heard that same statement today about the sprays. Wow, why didn't I think of that? That is so simple. And I tell you what, with Mel and Amy spreading this around the world, we are going to be able to change lives because they're moving into the other countries because they know what we've got going on out there with the population in many countries that are so nutritionally deficient. So we are just so very blessed that they too have the vision to take this around the world and change lives around the world, not only healthy but wealthy, make them wealthy. These are the things that we know. Thank you, each and every one of our great speakers tonight. Thank you so much for sharing your love for these products and what these products can do for you and many, many others around the world. But these are the things that we do know about 10. 10 is the right product. Why do we say that? Testimonials are coming in daily. I mean hours within each other. People that are trying these products within days are coming with us with testimonials and what it's doing in their lives. I have a story. Each and every one of you have a story, and we would like to know for you guests that are on the phone tonight, what will your story be with 10? Facts tell, as you know, but stories sell. So these products are selling because of all the stories that are being told about these products. 10 is the right timing. Why do we say that? Have you ever wished that you had been one of the first distributors with Amway, Mary Kay, New Skin, or many other networking companies out there that have been so very successful? You have that chance with 10. They just launched. And when I say just launched, they just launched February. in the USA, February the 8th of 2014. So guess what? Anybody that joins this company now, you're way ahead of the game. We've just opened up Mexico. Now we got the word this week that the UK will be opening up, Japan, Australia. I tell you guys, we're taking this around the world. So if you've got any contacts in those countries, you need to share it. Share this really amazing product. And the greatest thing for us all, you can share very easily around the world just by social media, as you very well know. So we do have a lot at our hands. Ken is also the right company because of what they're doing. The timing is perfect with this company, the right company, because why? They have the right product. They have a product where technology and science is actually meeting natural in the world of natural. So we're just so very fortunate. These are all natural products. Most people do not realize that by putting the right thing in your body, the right nutrition, we all we have the ability to heal our own bodies just by putting the right things in that body. So to each and every one of you, once again, thank you for joining us tonight on the call. Thank you, guest, for coming on and listening about our 10 products and what they are going to do around the world. We hope you see the vision as each and every one of the 10 team members sees here tonight. And I tell you what, guys, we've got an opportunity of a lifetime. Nikisha, are you still on the line? And would you like to step back up and tell us a little bit about your training on Thursday evening? If not, Nikisha Bond does training on a webinar every Thursday evening, 10:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Pacific, so you want to join her on that training. It's always awesome. We always get a notice of that. If you are a 10 member, you'll get a notice of that through email. Good night to each and every one of you, and just remember one thing that I say, you can win with 10. Good night, everyone.